My name is Carl Heilman, President for Barton Community College. Greetings, everyone. It's nice to see familiar faces and friends of the college. We gather this day to recognize the outstanding tradition that is Barton Community College and the service to Barton County, Western Kansas, and the state. In honoring this 50th anniversary in our proud past, we are opening our doors today and inviting the public to experience our fine history, explore the outstanding opportunities available for today's students, and to recognize what this college has to offer as one looks to the future. 50 years, outstanding, just outstanding. And I think the first I'd like to do is recognize those individuals that can claim to be a part of the college its first year, 1969, 1970. Do we have anybody in the crowd that was a student that first year? Any hands? We have a gentleman over here to my right and a gentleman standing up. Thank you. Thank you very much. I apologize for not having your names, but I'll find that out here shortly. We have someone here who was the original treasurer for the college. And that young man is Bill Stedman. Mr. Stedman, would you mind standing up, please? Fine gentleman. Thank you, Bill. We talk about 50 years, and how do you put that in perspective, 50 years? Well, I did some thinking and some researching and spoke to some folks, and our first year class in '69 was 853 students. This year will be nearly 15,000 students. One primary fixed site location was in 1969, providing learning services. It has now grown to 7 primary fixed locations, a virtual campus, and 23 additional service locations. In excess of 300,000 students have enrolled in credit courses in the last 50 years. Of that number, 23,233 students have transferred to four-year institutions or on to another higher education institution. Approximately 9,896 faculty and staff have served as an employee, and that includes the 503 employees that are currently employed by the college this fall. In that time frame, we had 43 elected trustees who have served the public's greater good, including the current 6 trustees serving at this time. I'd like to recognize Mike Johnson, Gary Burke, John Mosier, who are here in attendance. Would you gentlemen stand up, please? Three that I've not seen yet so far, but certainly want to recognize: Tricia Reeser, Mike Mitten, and Don Larned. Are any of you three here? Don. Don, I don't think I'm giving away any secrets when I say you're 80 years old and still going strong. I also want to point out that Mike Johnson, the current chair of the trustees group, by 3 months now is the longest serving trustee in Barton's 50 years. Congratulations, Mike. As for the Barton Foundation, in the past 50 years, 197 board members have represented and advocated for the foundation and for students for this college, 13 of which now serve, and I know some are in the crowd right now. Foundation current board members, would you identify yourself? No one wants to identify, okay. I know Darnell Holloperic is in the crowd, our former executive director for the foundation, and Colleen Cape, our current executive director. Thank you, ladies. Over the years, the foundation has put together an investment portfolio exceeding $9.5 million, which provides $250,000 in student grants and scholarships each academic year. Big impact, huge impact. The number of students receiving financial aid in the last 50 years through the College Financial Office exceeds 65,000 students have received financial aid. Those dollars together totals $170 million have been dispersed to students so they get that chance in life to move on, to support their family, themselves, of course, their communities, and businesses. During this time, the college has moved from chalkboards and mimeographs. Do you remember what those mimeographs used to look like? We've moved to now multimedia and computers. As you know, there's been unceasing changes. However, proudly, we can attest to what has not changed: steadfast dedication to our college mission, student success, and public good. It was a desire to meet the public good that first began discussions for a community college in the early 1960s. With the approval of the Barton County voters, this college was established in 1965. Doors opened for service in the fall of 1969. From the beginning, as it is now, the primary expectations of Barton constituents is that the college operate effectively and efficiently. I believe the aforementioned metrics speak well to being effective. As per efficiency, Barton led all Kansas community college in spending the least amount of dollars per full-time student in fiscal year 2017 and the second lowest in FY 2018. These rankings have not impacted student accessibility or service quality, but rather has led to this college having the second highest headcount enrollment among the Kansas system of community colleges for the past 6 reporting years. We can look to one primary factor that brings our success to the forefront: constituent partnerships. This includes partnership with business, industry, and we have such partners present, communities, public officials, and taxpayers. Senator Mary Jo Taylor, are you in the... Senator? Thank you for being our partner. The partnerships are the key to the college moving forward, key to the past, key to what's going on now. Partnerships allows us to bring people together, develop programs, operations, services, raise funds, and to meet our obligation. Each of you are partners with this college, whether you're an employee, whether you're associated in governance, fundraising, been a former student, have a child in the college, or there's future plans to be affiliated. We're all partners, moving together. And for the next 50 years, the partnerships will be the key. It'll be the ingredient for our continued success. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. I'm going to ask Mike Johnson to come up here and just provide a few comments and perspective from a trustee. Mike, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Heilman. On behalf of the current Board of Trustees, as well as all the past Board of Trustees, I'd like to welcome you all here today. It's been my pleasure to serve on the board now for almost right at 20 years. The innovation that we see from our faculty and staff on a daily basis is just tremendous. I have the pleasure of also serving on the statewide Technical Education Authority, and I get to travel around the state, and as I do that, travel to other community colleges and technical colleges, I really do get a great appreciation of what we have here at Barton, our faculty and staff, the local support we get from business and industry and the taxpayers really makes Barton one of the premier institutions in the Midwest, and I'm very proud to be associated with this institution. So again, thank you all for being here today. Apologize for the weather. We weren't in charge of that, but can't control everything. So again, thank you all.
Now, the events of today will go on to 4 o'clock, perhaps longer. Now, we have guides present in this room that gives you indications of the events, the schedule of opportunities to see what the college is all about. The college, community, faculty, staff have done just a marvelous job preparing for today. and letting you, the public, see what this college is all about. I would like to have a show of hands of employees who have helped put this day together. That would be Elaine Simmons, too. Thank you very much for being here. You are all the reason why the college is here and why the college is successful. And we cannot be more pleased with your partnership, your friendship moving forward. Enjoy this day, and nice to have you with us.